As y'all know, I'm up here in Hattiesburg, and I'm really ticked off about these 5G towers. I'm sitting on the back side of this campus, where you got 5G tower right there. You got 5G tower right there, and now y'all already know, if y'all been watching me, they got them all over this thing too. And I'm not too for sure, but I think they got a couple of them fake tree ones. But here's my banners down here on the corner for people to read. And here's my other one. Okay. Now I got a lady right here. What's your name, ma'am?
My name is Sandra Bay Henry. Sandra Bay Henry.
Sandra Bay. And Sandra Bay Henry says, says she knew my story and walked up on me. She's seen it on the internet. So she signed the petition to remove Tate Reeves. And she wants to talk about the mental health issues.
Okay. Yes, again, my name is Sandra Bay Henry, and I am an advocate for mental health because I am one, we are family because I was diagnosed with having bipolar 1 disorder on about 2001, 2 is like that, and I've been stereotyped. And so I'm an advocate. I'm getting ready to go back to William Carey. I've already contacted him. I want to get BS degree in music education so I can go into the veteran home. I'm an advocate for veterans, and I'm an advocate for the mental health because we're being stereotyped. You know, because I have been arrested numerous times. My medical record is stacked high.
My mom's is too.
Right. I've been attacked by family members because they alleged that were saying that I don't have rights to the inheritance that my father left us at 67 Henry Road in Foxborough, Mississippi. We have a family court date, July the 23rd, which is my birthday month. I have a birthday coming up on the 7th of July, whereas I will be 58 years old.
Oh, you're 58 years young?
Yes.
My mom is only 1 year older than you.
Okay. And I'm a proud mom of a Mississippi Highway Patrol State Trooper, Master Sergeant Eric Henry. I hope you don't mind me saying that, but nevertheless, I want people to identify as to who I am in the community.
Yeah, I'm going to do this. I'm going to turn around with these cars.
Okay.
That way we can get you in here and make sure that we hear you and not everybody else.
Okay. I don't agree with what's been going on. I really don't. And it's time for something to be done about it. You know, I take my rights, my constitutional rights, seriously because there are so many who have laid down their life and paid the ultimate sacrifice that I can enjoy my freedoms. You know, a lot of people may be still in jail up here, but yet still, that's what we're here to do, is to unlock that key mentally so people can free themselves. You don't have to be in a physical jail in order to be in prison. It's a mind thing, and the mind is a terrible thing to waste. I have read her story on Facebook. I have a lot of friends on Facebook. I'm Sandra Henry, and I am Sandra Faye, F-A-E, and Sandra, F-A-Y-E Henry. And I have a lot of friends who support me all over the world, and it's just really refreshing to see that her story is part of my story. And that's what we're here for.
And let me tell you something, right here. And this is what really got me upset is, let me show people. Hold on, I'm gonna switch the camera around. Okay. Well, of course, y'all know that's who kidnapped my grandson and possibly murdered him. But let's move on, because there's never going to be an investigation on that one, is there? All right, so we're going to go right here. I was showing her this, and she wasn't aware of this. This is the DOJ sues Mississippi for discrimination against adults with mental illness. And in Mississippi, if you want to look at this a little bit, in Mississippi, I rewrote this lawsuit, and Mr. Reeves at the state Supreme Court, he threatened me that if I ever wrote another lawsuit again, I wouldn't see the light of day. But if you just scam over some of this stuff right here, this dates back. This is 20 years of investigation, and the only thing Loretta Lynch did was sign this before she went out of office. That means they have been holding 5,000 patients, playing with their medication. My mom, every 4 months, course, they don't have doctors anymore since Katrina hit. You have these nurse practitioners. So every 4 months, oh, we think you're doing good. We're going to lower your middle ground. Once they lower it a little bit, within 2 weeks, my mom's picked up, put up in Purvis. They do whatever they do. They send her home, and then the Gulf Coast Mental Health, they collect the fraudulent Medicaid money while she's in a state facility.
I agree, because that's recently happened to me numerous of times. You have to really look at my medical record.
Look at your medical bills that they send
the
you.
bills, I've been looking at that, because I demand restitution for being police called because they said I was crazy. I walked around naked.
You look like you had clothes on to me.
Yeah, this is what I had on when, it was reported in Pearl that I was naked in somebody's house singing Amazing Grace, and they came and treated me like a criminal. It's like 6-7 cars with their weapons drawn. And what I'm really mad about is those 2 women, they lied.
Yeah.
And it's putting people's jobs and their lives in jeopardy. And I'm not pleased with it. I'm really happy. I moved from Jackson. I had the same problems there. The only problem I haven't had is here in Troop J area in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, and on the coast. But Jackson is hell, has been hell, still is, but it's a clean up.
Now I noticed
there's some good police officers out there.
Yeah.
And my son is one of them. I can say, he does his job, and sometimes he believes the hype. And what's happened, it puts police officers' jobs in jeopardy. And I thank God for Tommy Green, who's over all the state troopers here in Mississippi, because he has a listening ear. And from my understanding, he tells it just like it is, whether you like it or not.
Well, I wish he would go tell Tate Reeves how it is, because when
sure
they passed that law that gaslighting, patients, and that we have a lawsuit already against the state of Mississippi, and Tate Reeves straight looks over the abuse of my mother and does absolutely nothing, does gaslight it on a daily basis. That makes him a criminal. That makes him just as guilty of the crime as that.
I agree. I don't care what position you hold. You could be from the White House, overseas, down to just mom and pop or some worker like me. I pick up trash. I do a lot of things. But it doesn't matter. It's what's in your heart.
Yeah.
If you have an evil, wicked heart, God is not pleased with it. You cannot continue to mistreat people, then ask for forgiveness, and then go back to doing the same thing. That goes from family members to whosoever. And I hold these people accountable, because I was at Pine Grove, and the advocate there researched and found that my allegation was true. You had a convicted felon that was out on parole trying to determine whether he could mentally just stay there. He molested me, placed his hand, but that's all on the investigation.
My mom was at Pine Grove, and I seen what was there.
Right, and all they do, you got these people who cut themselves, and recently, right behind me in the store, is my understanding that there was an incident where a girl held a knife to her boyfriend's, tried to stab him. It was a police standoff for about an hour. I was out of town, so I really don't know all the details, but I did get bits and pieces of it. But from my understanding, and then she want to say that she couldn't breathe. So here I am looking at it, where you have these people that come in who have used up all their dope money, buying illegal drugs on the street. So they come in Pine Grove or any other mental health facility. Some of them don't put up with it. And they scratches, I try to do this and crying and all that other kind of stuff. And here I am sitting up there with Medicaid. I'm held 14 days, and you got a person who tried to stab somebody, they out in 1 day or 2 days.
Yeah, I noticed that when I was in Jackson, when they said we're releasing these patients. They would release the ones that really needed the help and held the ones that didn't.
No, and not in my case.
Well, like you just said,
right,
the people that really need it, they stay 1 day.
Right.
But people that should be released that can handle their medication, that's all they need is adjustment.
It's pretty much, all doctors are not fraudulent, okay?
Yeah.
And so it's about picking out and you go high as you can to pick out who to be held responsible, because you can't hold every doctor to every bad apple.
That's right.
For anybody.
Yeah.
Okay, that goes.
There's good and bad and everything.
Right. And so because of what somebody at church, I was at church praising the Lord, and the ambulance was called on me. My son was called, and then here his ex-wife, Trina Vance Henry, she pops up, who these baby mamas don't want me to see their kids, and for some reason the only person that not withheld their child from me is Yolanda Davis, and so there's a lot alleged. My son say he does not know, and I believe him. But the thing is about it, there are some things when he need to listen to me. Everybody want me to shut up and listen. But it's my time to tell my story, and I'm sick of it. I've been sick of it from day one. I hate injustices. I do not like discrimination. I do not like people picking on somebody. And the thing is about it, what we need to do is counter-sue these people who have sued us to be placed in jail. I've been in jail. I've been in holding cell without my medication, without my heart medicine for months. And the last time I was in Whitfield, I was there, picked up from services at St. Luke's Missionary Baptist Church on 1040 Bank Street. Okay, praising the Lord about Christ. And somebody called my son. They had a missing report out on me. And here I was at my doctor's office. I was at Tougaloo. I was minding my business. I was doing missionary work. And because darn if I post on Facebook and darn if I don't. I demand to be left alone. And I am, my friends are angry. Miss Irene Shepherd, she is just furious. I got friends who's going to show up at the court hearing. Deborah Fox, Young, Irene Shepherd. I know for two. My caseworker, Cameron, and Sharonda, they're here for me. And so what a lot of people don't do, they don't utilize their caseworker. They won't listen. And they have the knowledge that they
But some of these caseworkers don't care.
You are absolutely right. And I ran into one at St. Dominic that I'm going back. Because they're having family interventions behind my back. You understand what I'm saying?
Well, I found where some of these caseworkers, they're hired by these facilities. So they're not in the best interest of the patient. They're in the best interest of the pocketbook for the facility.
Absolutely. And I know this. I work for pharmaceutical companies and everything, and I know exactly what they do. And I got where I screened them. Because the thing is about it, it's all about a drug dealing business and everything. And so now it's being dealt on the street. These people get these drugs, they abuse them, they want to buy them, they want to think that I sell, I do not, and everything. And I'm not going to get in trouble with the law because I'm a law-abiding citizen. If I wind up doing something, it's because I've been taken advantage of. And that's a lot of people, they think I'm stupid.
No, you're not.
But I've been in the workforce for 30 plus years. I filed a sexual harassment suit, and Shockway Lumumba Sr. was my attorney, and we won. Trustmark hadn't been right. They fired me for personal phone calls. Retaliation against me because I stood up to discrimination. Everybody want to talk about my son, but they need to ask who his mama is. And that's all I got to say. Thank you so much.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Okay.
All life matter?
All life matters. And
yes.
Jesus' life matters.
Yes, you got that. All life.
Please, thank you. I'm going to